Harry has been kicked out a second time from the family. He reportedly waited an hour after the coronation to be photographed with the royals before he was brutally asked to get out. Didn't he know he was already kicked out of the family? Is he trying to make a return to the royal family now? The balcony is an important feature in all celebrations of the royal family. Victories in wars, monarchs' birthdays, jubilee celebrations, weddings, and of course the rare coronation. The balcony photograph after the coronation is going to speak more than 1,000 words and deliver a message. On Saturday, after the family returned from the coronation ceremony at Westminster Abbey, the curtains were raised and several family members stepped out onto the balcony, waving to the crowds gathered outside the palace gates. However, it was restricted to the core group of working royals, family members who carry out official duties on behalf of the king, so obviously no place for Harry. King Charles III and Queen Camilla made their first appearance after the crowning, and the palace released coronation pictures. They were accompanied by the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Kate, and their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Then the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Prince Edward and his wife Sophie, and the Princess Royal Anne, and other working royals, Duke and Duchess of Gloucester and the Duke of Kent. They were also joined by some of Camilla's grandchildren. All pictures were taken by renowned British photographer Hugo Bernard at Buckingham Palace. London-based Bernard has long held close ties to the royal family, having previously taken the official photos for both Charles and Camilla's wedding in 2005 and William and Kate's wedding in 2011. He's also been privately taking photographs of Charles and Camilla for over 2 decades. Bernard also took several photos of the king and queen released by the palace ahead of the coronation. The coronation of King Charles III on Saturday was a once-in-a-generation royal occasion, with thousands turning out in the streets of London to watch history in the making despite gloomy and wet weather conditions, except for Meghan. Harry, on the other hand, flew back to the UK for his father's big day, sitting in the 3rd row wearing a morning suit with his military medals. He arrived alongside his uncles, Prince Edward and Prince Andrew, and the 2 of his cousins, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Princess Eugenie came along with her husband Jack Brooksbank. They have one of the sweetest low-key romances in the royal family. Since their wedding in 2018, Jack has become a regular on the royal scene, attending events with Eugenie and the rest of the royal family. They met while skiing in the Swiss resort town of Verbier, where Eugenie's parents own a residence, and continued to date long distance after Eugenie moved to New York City. He began to work as a bartender in his early 20s before becoming general manager of Mahiki, a nightclub in Mayfair that was beloved by the Prince of Wales and the Duke of Sussex. But Jack has apparently snitched on this cousin-in-law and exposed his post-coronation deeds. Harry, who has been invited to lunch at Buckingham Palace, reportedly skipped it, but news is in the streets that Harry waited hours to get in the pictures with the royals but was mercilessly kicked out of the coronation photo op. Now the lip readers are coming in with all of the tea. Prince Harry was seated next to on the 3rd row of Westminster Abbey at his father's, King Charles's, coronation. In a conversation with Jack Brooksbank, the husband of Princess Eugenie, Harry reportedly said he effed up. While waiting for the ceremony to start, Harry reportedly said he was fed up. While waiting for the ceremony to start, Harry spoke intensely with Jack, who seemed to have sympathy with his cousin-in-law. Jack asked Harry, "The meeting?" Harry then replied, "It's sad. I'm fed up. I've tried talking to him. Rumors are strong on whether he was talking about Prince William." Picking up a conversation later, the pair appeared to speak about Meghan Markle, who remained in the US with the couple's children, Archie and Lilibet. The intriguing chat has perhaps thrown up more questions than answers as to the state of Harry's relationship with the rest of the royal family. The Jack and Harry conversation wasn't totally without lightheartedness, though. Lip readers caught Harry telling Jack that's funny while smiling as he waited for the king and queen to arrive. Body language experts said that Harry performed what looked like an oddly at times act of ignorance and attention diversion as his father, brother, and sister-in-law walked in a procession in front of him. Harry had been chatting animatedly to Eduardo, jerking a thumb over his shoulder at one point, sharing a giggling laugh that seemed to involve his tongue placed between his teeth, and then doing a mutual mirrored eye gaze with a matching lip clamp smile to Ito that seemed to signal mutual sympathy or empathy. Seems like Harry is trying hard to get in the royal family. Even though he and Meghan didn't renounce their titles, in her eyes, they are the exiled prince and princess. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you wouldn't miss another update.